The Luka trade was crazy, but was it the worst trade of all time? Here are the top 5 worst trades in NBA history. Starting with number 5, I got the Phoenix Suns trading Steve Nash to the Dallas Mavericks for 5 tall babies. Steve Nash became one of the best point guards in the league, and the tall babies never played a game. When asked about it, Mark Cuban said, "The babies were tall, like 3 feet, which is tall for a baby. But these were forever babies, never would become a man." At number 4, I got Minnesota trading Kevin Garnett to the Boston Celtics for a host of role players and a pair of X-ray specs from the back of a Boy's Life magazine. Timberwolves owner Glenn Taylor apparently really wanted those specs. He was quoted as saying, "I want to see people naked, like no clothes on," and then he rubbed his hands together and licked his lips in a pervy way. The Boston Celtics would go on to win a championship, and the Timberwolves were irrelevant for over a decade under their pervert owner's leadership. At 3, I got Michael Jordan, not as a player, but as an owner, trading all of the Charlotte Bobcats basketballs for 40 scratch-off tickets. The scratch-off tickets were all losers, and so were the Bobcats that season, as they had no basketballs to practice with. At number 2, I got the Sam Cassell, Mike Bibby leg trade. This wasn't a trade of whole players, but just of their legs. The experimental surgery was a total failure though, and both players lost the ability to walk. Just a net negative trade all around. And finally, the worst trade in NBA history. We gotta go way back to when the Warriors traded Wilt Chamberlain to the 76ers in exchange for a one-time use only time machine. The owner of the Warriors said he was going to use the time machine to go back and stop a certain German chancellor from taking power. But as it turns out, him going back in time is actually what caused all of that, which is why that is the worst trade in NBA history.